Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. It's Alex Radioactive, and well, um, so I posted something on Facebook last night, as you guys know, probably from the title of this video, and some of you that are following me on Facebook already know my suit being for sale. This isn't actually anything new. It's actually been for sale for a while, and I just really haven't advertised it a whole lot. But why am I selling my fursuit? Is like the biggest question I've been getting asked since I posted last night. Well, the truth of the matter is, no, I'm not leaving the fandom. No, I'm not done fursuiting. None of that. The truth of the matter is, I have found someone to make my fursuit that's open. And in order to go proceed farther there, I got to put a lot of money down because I'm actually doing a payment plan with them. The new suit should be done roughly in about 3 months. I got a little bit of money in savings right now. I could actually probably go just pay for it and have it done. But the problem with that is, for me anyways, is if I take my money out of savings to go buy a fursuit, that's not very responsible right now, definitely with everything going on. So in order to justify just taking a little bit of money out of savings to buy the fursuit, I'm selling this suit to help with the cost because my next suit is relatively more expensive than what I really want to spend on a suit. I mean, obviously this maker's work is worth it and it's good quality. It's just a lot more than I was wanting to spend all at once. Like when I had this suit commissioned, as a lot of you know, I actually have two makers. And I had one maker for the head that I currently use. I used to have other parts from that maker I used, but now I'm with the maker that made my body, which is Kaz and Cree, on my Facebook, and I don't know what their actual like business name is because this person's a close friend, and they made my body and everything I use now, including my tail and everything. And both makers did really good work on my suit. I had no complaints with either one. Like I've had this head now for 3 years. The body I've had for about a year and a half, 2 years. No, it's 2 years now. Oh wow, man, time is flying. So I've had the head because I got the partial about a year before I got the body. And at first, my partial I didn't really use a lot for social media other than just some photos here and there. Now that I have the full body suit and I've had it for 2 years, I used it a lot more. Well, my suit is 3 years old, which for the average life of a fursuit is a lot longer. Most people's suits that last a lot longer are not quite used as much as mine are. I've used mine for YouTube like every day there at the start, and then I have used it for a whole bunch of other stuff. And I really love my fursuit, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with it, like it's not destroyed or anything like that. Obviously, you see I wear it now, and I just haven't got to use it since well, last December I think was the last time I actually put the body on, and that was for something else that I used my suit for outside of YouTube and everything. And that's where I'm actually a mascot for a PD department. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, your suit's a fetish suit because they see that it's mixed with ABDL and baby first stuff. However, what I try to explain to people is my suit is not a fetish suit. It's not used in anything like that. It does not have any holes. There is no sex done in the suit. It literally is just a suit for having fun. Like, well, this kind of fun. I do videos and cons, and like I said, I do the mascot work for a PD where a friend works. And that's about all my suit gets used for, is YouTube, cons, and that. My suit is cleaned regularly. I am going to get the head cleaned before I sell it, and all that. It is sad to see this one go. I really don't want it to go, but I'm not rich, and I don't have all the money in the world, so I got to save some money somewhere. And I'm like, well, I'll sell this suit, and if I ever see it on the market again, I'll try to buy it back. But I've had a lot of fursuits over the years, full suits, partial suits, digigrade suits, and I'm gonna say this has probably been my favorite one. It's like the one that I've really made Alex, because all my other ones were either suits I bought off people, or if I did commission it, it was not quite really what I wanted, and this was the first one that was made to what I wanted. I love the suit. It's a good suit. It's just 3 years. I've had to have some repairs done. Like, there's no holes in the suit. You can't tell. You can't see any like damages and stuff. It's a used suit, and it's been repaired a couple times. Once from was last year at ISC. I felt horrible for that one. Little kid came up and grabbed my leg, and I didn't see the kid down there, but he grabbed my leg about where my knee was, and he pulled, which caused a small seam rip. Luckily, there was a Fursuit medic there that was able to do a quick patch for me, and I was good to go. Like I said, I really hate seeing the suit go, but I have to save money. Um, so it is going. There will be another one. I am working on a suit that I found from a local fur that me and them have talked. I'm going to probably, once this one sells, I'm going to purchase one off them. Like, it's not really a purchase. I'm like giving them money, but I'm getting the money back once my new suit gets here. They're going to buy it back. So, um, I won't be without a suit on the channel. It will be weird seeing another face on here for a couple months. But from the time I pay until my suit gets done is literally about a month and a half, 2 months, they said. So it's not that long of a wait. So if nothing else, I could probably talk Frisky and let me borrow Aries or even Frisky for the channel for a little bit. But if not, then like I said, I do have other things in the work. And yes, I got a new shirt today. It's Sesame Street. It says everything I know I learned on the streets. Kind of joking about Sesame Street. Yeah, see, it's got Elmo and Cookie Monster and Big Bird and I forget. Oh, the Grouch or whatever his name is. So that being said, there's that. Now, there is some other alternatives I have looked into, and I'm currently working on. One of the other alternatives of not selling my seat is, since I do have a little bit of money in savings, I could invest in some merch to sell. And one of them are little bitty Alex, or not little bitty, they're Alex plushies. I have seen some other puppy furs have them and sell them. I'm like, well, I'm not a puppy fur, but I could get those and sell them as some merch to help generate some money. If you guys would like to see that. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that, I do this, that they're going to be. I can't guarantee what the price will be. I'm still kind of looking into it. I'm actually working with one maker right now. There is a big cost in getting them. So for me, I can order 100 of them and have them here to sell to you guys. But we're probably looking at, if I order a big order like that, I see what I've seen these plushies sell for around $45 to $60, and I don't want to invest all that money and then they not sell. So that's kind of the market that I gotta kind of figure out, because I'm actually talking with them right now, that the place that I'm going to commission for those if I do it, and the market's, like I said, they straight up told me that when you sell these, they need to be priced around $45 to $60 plus whatever it costs shipping. And that's to where I make a little bit of money to where it's worth doing. Otherwise, I'd be wasting my time. Then I also looked at little bitty pins, the little Persona pins and stuff. Well, I was going to order actually 200 Persona pins or Poofy pins from either company, but unfortunately both are closed till August. So, if anybody knows of any good pin makers, send them my way, because I got the money and I'm ready to order. It's just everyone's closed. So I'm willing to do some merch if that's what you guys want to see. I do have a merch store online that I shared in my Patreon onlys group the other day. I'm still working on getting that up, like some other products designed and put up. But I'm waiting on some art that I commissioned to come through. Once that gets here, then I'll have it on there and it'll be ready to sell. So yeah, that's where we're at, guys. That's what I've been working on. A lot of you guys know I hurt my paw, and as you see, I'm no longer in the splint, so we're healing, but it's not quite there. Like, I re-hurt it last night a little bit, so I had to take it easy. Still plan on doing the furries with disabilities video. I got a lot of it done. I do have one person I'm still waiting on. They are currently having some medical issues that they're dealing with. That's why I've kind of postponed that video. But yeah, so if you want to, so yes, my fursuit is for sale. But it's so I can get another one very soon to come in, a newer one. And let's just face it, as much as I want to make Allie come alive, the next fursuit is another Alex fursuit. It'll be a much better fitting fursuit and stuff, so I'm looking forward to that. Not saying that my suit's not fitting now, it's just the new one will fit me better because I've gotten a little bit bigger since last time I had my suit. So don't take that as a blow at either maker on my current fursuit. That is not their fault. That is just me. I'm got fat. But yeah, so if you guys want to see the plushies, I will be having those very soon, and there's going to be some more merch coming out as I can get it. Like I said, this is all to prevent me from having to sell my fursuit, but if my fursuit sells, it's not a big deal. We can get another one. It's just be sad to see this one go. But I also live in a tiny house, so it's like we already got 3 fursuits in the house. We got mine and then Frisky's 2. So if I put, you know, we got to keep room in mine too, because I can't store a lot of fursuits. So if you all are okay at that, there's new things coming to Patreon too once we do figure out what kind of merch we're going to do, because Patreon members will, at certain levels, will get some free merch, and then Patreons will also get access to other things like my Discord and VR stuff, because I'm currently working on with someone to get a private VR room, kind of like FurHub. If you guys know, if you guys are on VR and you go onto FurHub, I'm kind of getting a room like that, but it'll be strictly for baby furs and ABDLs and stuff like that. And I'm also getting my avatar made on there for my character, as well as a baby fur avatar for anyone to use that wants to use it. And I am looking forward to those. And my neighbor's music's blaring. So, yeah, that's where we're at, guys. And I'm going to leave that video here for now. And I will have another video out this week, and it'll most likely be the furry with disabilities, if my person I'm waiting on can get the rest of the stuff to me. If not, like I told him, I said even if I had to do the video without it, I could. I just wanted to kind of include their disability because it's actually a very big disability that happens in the fandom a lot more than people realize, and it's also one of the big disabilities that fursuiters have. Well, let me rephrase that. If you have this disability and you're a fursuiter, it's a very big issue that a lot of people do without thinking. So be watching for that video, guys, and I love you all. Stay padded. Don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe. And don't forget to check out my Patreon. The Patreon probably won't be linked in this video, but it will be linked in the next. And if you want to get a hold of me, my contact info is down below, and I will help you get to the Patreon if you're having issues. So have a wonderful night, guys. Love you all. Bye.